What if Medusa had a love story? In a small village surrounded by a dark forest, people whispered about a creature named Medusa. They said she was a monster with snakes for hair and eyes that could turn anyone to stone. Alone and feared by all, Medusa lived deep in the woods, believing she was an ugly monster. One day, as Medusa walked near the edge of a forest, she heard something unusual, the soft sound of a girl's voice singing. Following the sound, she came upon a young girl sitting by a river. The girl's eyes, though open, were unfocused, gazing into the distance with a serene calmness. Medusa soon realized the girl was blind. For a moment, Medusa hesitated. She was used to people running away from her in fear, but there was something about her that made her stay. Cautiously, Medusa approached. "Who are you, girl? And why do you wander so far from your home?" The girl paused, her head tilting slightly. "My name is Alicia. I come here every day to listen to the world around me. I may not see with my eyes, but I see with my heart." Medusa was shocked by the girl's response. She had expected fear, panic, the usual reaction to her presence, but Alicia showed none. Instead, she smiled, her face beaming with a light that Medusa had not seen in so long. "You shouldn't be here," Medusa warned. "It's dangerous." "And yet, here you are," Alicia replied. "If it were truly dangerous, would you not have already harmed me?" Medusa was taken aback by Alicia's simple yet profound logic. Day after day, she returned to the river, drawn by Alicia's warmth and courage. Medusa would listen as Alicia told stories of the world she could not see, of the vibrant colors and shapes she imagined in her mind. In return, Medusa would describe the forest around them, the textures, the scents, the sounds, painting a picture that was clearer than any Alicia had ever imagined. In Alicia's presence, Medusa found herself changing. Her hatred for people began to fade, replaced by a growing fondness for the girl who had brought light into her dark world. Alicia never asked about Medusa's appearance or why she was feared by the villagers. She accepted Medusa for who she was, a friend, a soul who, like her, longed for connection. But as their friendship blossomed, so too did Medusa's fear. She knew that eventually Alicia would learn the truth about Medusa. The day came when Alicia, sensing Medusa's pain, asked, "Why do you fear being seen, Medusa?" Tears welled in Medusa's eyes, a storm of emotions swirling within her. "I am a monster, Alicia. My gaze brings death. I do not wish to harm you." Alicia reached out her hand to Medusa's, gripping it tight. "You are not a monster to me, Medusa. You are kind, gentle, and more human than anyone I've ever known. Your eyes do not define you. Your heart does." Medusa broke down in tears. For the first time in centuries, she let herself feel the full weight of her pain. But in Alicia's embrace, she also found hope. Alicia's blindness, which had once seemed a curse, was now a blessing. She saw Medusa not as the world saw her, but as she truly was, a being capable of love. In Alicia's presence, Medusa found not just a friend, but a reason to hope, to live, and to love again.